Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for a new restaurant slinging out wood-fired half-pound burgers off a rotating grill.
That's the bite.
Plus, we go inside of a panaderia that is serving up some of the best baked goods in the Alamo City.
It is incredible. This is absolutely outstanding.
Thank you.
And we go inside of a food truck in San Antonio that's slinging out some top-tier Tijuana-style birria. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. In San Antonio to check out a panaderia that may just be the best in the city.
My wife was like, I've always wanted to do like Mexican pan dulce.
Let's see what's coming out the oven at Albri Bakery.
Joining us now is the co-owner out here at the bakery, Claudio Novato. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming to our bakery.
Now, I couldn't resist. I saw pictures, I saw how wonderful this all looked, and I've heard great things. But talk to me about the bakery itself. When did this all get started?
It started right before the pandemic started. My wife, who was a chef in Mexico, she moved to the US. So she started baking from home, the first thing she made was the conchas.
And you have some of the best conchas in the city, if not the best, right? I mean, you've been voted the best. So I gotta try a couple bites of these because they're all calling my name. I wanna start, of course, with the conchanita, this one in the front. It looks like a little party celebration going on.
Yeah.
That's the bite.
Nice.
It's so tender. That is a fantastic bite.
Thank you.
All right, pink cake.
Pink cake.
I'm going in.
Nice.
All right, this little cake right here.
That is a cubilete. It is between like a Mexican cheesecake, which is called a pie de queso, and American cheesecake. So we kind of like blend those two together and we created this hybrid, so.
Come on, give me some love.
Nice.
This is why you need to get in your car right now and go to Albri and order this. It is incredible. This is absolutely outstanding.
Thank you.
Now, we're gonna go do a demonstration. You're gonna show us how to make one of the items that are in front of us. So what are we making and who are we going to make it with?
We are going to be making conchas, and you'll be making those with Mera Mera of Albri, which is the chef Chris.
Joining us now is the baker out here at the bakery, Chris Mendez. Thank you so much for having us.
It's a pleasure.
And now you're gonna be showing us how to make the conchanitas that you have in the window over there that I got to try. They're delicious. So what's the secret behind them? What's the first thing you do to make them?
Yeah, so we're gonna cut a little piece. And I'm gonna give you this one.
It's just a little one. They get so big when they're all baked out.
All that you had to do is basically, you're gonna put your hands on top, press them as much as you can, and roll them in the same place. So you don't have to walk with your hands. So we're gonna put the icing in.
All right, so how do you do that?
So simple. We're gonna put a little bit of everything, because why not? I'm gonna do one, and you're gonna do the other one.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so you're flattening it out.
Like a tortilla.
And look at that, not as cute at all, but it is a thing. Thank you so much for having us out here, you guys. Albri, you have to come out to the bakery off East Grayson Street and North New Braunfels Avenue. These right here, the conchanitas, there's like a little tie-dye version. This one right here has a traditional teal color. And this one is chocolate. Look at this, it actually has chocolate in the bread as well. You have to ask about it. Albri, y'all, come check out this bakery. It is amazing. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
That's the conchanita and that's the bite. I'll take one of everything to go.
Absolutely.
Two.
Today on A Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're making a healthy turkey chili using Shiner Light Beer. And to get this started, chop up an onion, throw it into a pot with some olive oil on the bottom, some pepper, some garlic, and then you want to pull it out of the pan, throw in your turkey, Get it fired up, baby. And then deglaze with some Shiner Light beer, about 6 ounces. Throw back in your peppers, and then you want to start adding your seasonings. We're talking about chili powder, paprika, oregano, and you want to make sure you're adding in salt, pepper. And what I like to do is throw corn in. This is almost like a Southwest chili, and then tomato paste as well, and then 32 ounces of chicken stock. And then you want to add garnish, avocado, tomatoes, sour cream, cheese. This super easy recipe is sure to be a hit. Now we're in Helotes to check out a new restaurant that's taking a unique approach to burgers with its wood-fired rotating grill.
We want to bring every Saturday afternoon to every day of the week.
Let's see what's cooking at Cuarto de Kilo.
Joining us now is Alvaro Aguilar. He is the leader out here at the U.S. location for Cuarto de Kilo. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure to have you here.
We're in the kitchen right now because we got these burgers going, and we have different burgers. Now we're gonna be making 5 right here, plus you have your side items, some bacon. Talk to me about the concept. How long has it been around?
So we opened our first store in Mexico in 2010, and we opened 5 months ago here in the U.S., proudly in Texas. Cuarto de Kilo is our brand. It means a quarter of a kilogram. So more than half a pound patties made from scratch. It's all mesquite charcoal grilled, and we have 4 burgers, big burgers, massive, colossal burgers.
Well, we also have a 5th patty, because you have like a secret menu item, right?
Yeah, we have a secret menu which is called the Bestia Burger, which is the bacon full of Bestia sauce, which is habanero, and 3 pepper jack cheese slices. That's for brave people that want to eat a very big burger. And we have an extra patty because maybe you can do the challenge.
So you have a challenge as well. So up on the wall when you come in, you're gonna see a lot of photos up there. That's people that have completed the challenge, which is eating 2 burgers. That's the buns and the patty, 2 of those, and you get up on the wall. But you just gotta come out here and enjoy this because this is one of the only rotating style grills I've ever seen. And you have mesquite charcoal on the bottom. So it's the essence and flavors of Mexico, but a very traditional American preparation. So right here we have the cheddar cheese and then we have the patty. We have all these setups ready to rock and roll back here. And then right on top, put that right on there, give it a little love. Oh baby, look at that. We got a couple more of these to build out right now, but we're gonna keep loading them up. We got bacon, guacamole, we got a lot of stuff to add on to these, so we gotta get going. We're busy right now, we gotta get going. All right. Now we're here in the main dining area right when you walk into the restaurant, and we have the 5 burger options that you can get when you come out here. We're gonna take a bite, okay? Here, I'll bring it over here. The number 4, cheers to you.
Cheers.
That's the bite. So what's the secret on the patty?
We make our own ground beef. So we put parsley, salt, pepper, and little mustard.
You have 3 different sauces in front of us as well.
Yeah, we have the chipotle sauce. We make all 3 sauces here. Chipotle, this is jalapeno, and this is the Bestia sauce.
I want some of the Bestia sauce, so I'm going in for it. Which one are you going for?
I'm going to the Bestia.
All right, cheers again.
Cheers.
Here we go, cheers to you. The Bestia burger, secret menu item, you gotta ask for it. Bam! Here's some flip. Bam! That's a double bam. Thank you so much for having us out here, you guys. Cuarto de Kilo, right here off Bandera Road on the northwest side of San Antonio, minutes away from UTSA. Everything right there on this rotating mesquite charcoal grill. The flavors are incredible. Talk to me about this item. This is a side item you can get.
Yeah, this is a massive chile güero. We take away the seeds, so it's enjoyable spicy. Put a lot of cheese, some lemon, and it's mesquite charcoal grill. It's amazing.
Cheers. Look at the cheese on that.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we go inside of a food truck in San Antonio that's slinging out some top-tier Tijuana-style birria. And next on the show, we check out a new restaurant offering Tex-Mex comfort food in San Antonio. So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now, we're headed to the northwest side of San Antonio for some Tex-Mex comfort food with a modern San Antonio twist. Let's go inside Miente Comida y Cantina.
Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Javier Barron. Thank you so much for having us.
Of course. Thanks for
And
coming.
man, you brought it all out here. We
did.
got a little bit of everything. Talk to me about Miente, the concept. How did this all get started?
Actually, we bought Martha's Mexican restaurant. It had been here for over 60 years, and we wanted to honor the past while bringing in something new, modernize the whole Mexican cuisine a little bit.
One thing I really want to highlight that I think really stands out to me, the chicken on a stick that you can get year-round over here at the restaurant, which is like hard to find.
Yeah, you don't have to wait till Fiesta.
And you also have some egg rolls that are not your typical egg rolls, right? So these ones right here, you have beef fajita and chicken fajita on the inside. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I want. I just want good cheese pulls in my life. That's all I'm looking for. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
All right, that's the rolls. That's the bite.
Never gets old, man.
Then you came up with these items right here.
I did, yes.
This is something that a child would dream of.
Inner child in me for sure thought of that, yes.
Super fun, creative, and I like that there has a beautiful crunch on the outside. So you're frying it really nice, very tender on the inside still, and the meat has a good flavor to it.
Thank you. Again, we wanted to pay honor to the classics, so you'll see a lot of the traditional Tex-Mex plates here, like the chile con carne enchiladas.
What you want, straightforward. You're not cutting any corners. You're giving people what they want.
That one there is a hot Cheeto enchilada. So we use a red corn tortilla, we stuff it with shredded chicken, and then we top it with our chile con queso, and then crumbles of hot Cheetos on top, buddy.
Oh, listen to that crunch already going on here. You know what? I didn't know what to expect. That's really good.
Very good, yeah.
Mac and cheese, not your standard mac and cheese.
No. We got carne guisada mac and cheese.
Where else can you go and get that? Mac and cheese, carne guisada, that's the bite. Just dying because like 12-year-old me was like, yeah, this is the menu. These dogs, the crispy dogs, are so popular, and that's another part of San Antonio right there too. And we're gonna try one of these.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The crispy dogs. Oh wow. Bro, that's a good crispy dog.
So this one here, it's called the Wiener Schnitzel. So it's essentially it's a chili dog made into an enchilada. And don't knock it till you try it, because we've actually gotten the best reviews from this one out
Really?
of the...
That's the one.
Yeah,
Like I said,
it's exactly what you're getting.
it's exactly what you were getting.
Yeah, so this one here is the mole enchilada, and then on this other side we have the ranchera enchilada. So some classics.
All right, the mole. Slightly sweet, but it has a little bit of depth to it. Right in front of it, what's in the taco right there?
So that taco you see there is called the carne elote. So beef fajita with elote, cojita cheese, and cilantro.
And look at that beautiful salsa. Man. Give me some love.
Thank you.
That's the bite right there. This one's great.
It is.
Miente is where you got to come try some unique bites in San Antonio, Babcock and Huebner, and it's the only spot that I know of year-round. Chicken on a stick. Thank you so much for having us out here, Javier.
Thanks
Appreciate
for
it,
coming
man. Wow, that's really nice.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
now that's gonna be a good bite right there.
There it is.
Man, this is awesome. It's
you.
like a party with
is.
jalapeno juice on
It's
your
a
face.
fiesta every day, man.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, we go inside of a food truck in San Antonio that's slinging out some top-tier Tijuana-style birria. So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Now we're here at Jordan Ford, and joining us today is General Manager Casey Ogletree. Casey, what's going on, brother?
How are you, man? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Right behind us, you have an F-150 STX truck. Now, I know a little bit about this truck because we drive it for the show, but you guys actually have a deal going on these right now, right?
We do. We have 40 of them available. $389 a month.
$389?
$389 a month. It's a lease. We call it the Jordan Ford Option Plan. Come out and find out why we branded it the Option Plan.
$389 a month. Option plans available here at Jordan Ford. And to get more information about all the inventory out here and the deals, just go to their website, www.jordanford.com.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now, we're headed to Besame Food Truck Park in San Antonio off Grayson Street to check out a family-owned business specializing in Tijuana-style birria de res. Let's see what's cooking at Tejas Birria.
Joining us now is the owner and founder out here at Tejas Birria, Alex Hernandez. Alex, thank you so much for having us.
No, thank you for coming out and giving us a try.
Talk to me about the concept. How did this all get started?
Yeah, the idea came from just being at home, cooking, recipes. Our roots are from Oaxaca, Mexico, originally where I'm from. So a lot of our recipes are actually rooted from there. Knowing that birria was something that was going to come to Texas and be big, I was like, we got to jump on this.
And I'm telling you, this food right here, not only does it look good, it smells good, and yes, I did already have some, but it tastes delicious as well. All right, grab a taco with me right here. Break this guy open and look on the inside. You have that cheese. What kind of cheese are y'all using here?
We use a New York blend.
Oh, a New York blend.
Yes, sir.
Oh, y'all fancy with it then. All right, you come with the East Coast blend of cheese. And then you have all that meat. And these are loaded up. Of course, I'm gonna open this guy up, and you want a little bit of cilantro on there. This is the green salsa, and I'm gonna pour that right in the middle as well. So I'm gonna dunk this baby in that. Cheers to you. Casey Tacos, that's the bite. Oh my God. Give me some elbow. Bam! Oh, brother. That is phenomenal. That salsa is incredible.
Thank you.
And you guys are doing a fantastic job. Now, this to me is like quintessential Casey Taco Birria. This is the bite. Ramen bowls, tapatio, and you put your birria in the inside, and you guys are loading these things up. You're also adding your consomme to this, right?
Yes, sir. Nothing but consomme, birria, onion, cilantro, and then a fresh lime to squeeze it all into.
It's got a nice little spice to it, and that consomme is just like you said, you just want to drink it. How do y'all make the perfect grilled cheese? Because it is hard to get that crust.
We use everything from the grasita, that oil consistency, the nice fat from the meat, just nicely toasted, melting the cheese. Everything is just from that base, from that meat, honestly.
Oh my gosh, look at this thing.
And on Texas toast. Like I said, Tejas Birria, so we do make it on Texas toast.
My goodness. Loaded up. I mean, look how much meat and cheese are inside of this thing. Now we're gonna go inside the truck and we're gonna make an item from start to finish. So who are we going in the truck with and what are we making?
We're actually gonna go with my brother Jose Hernandez. He's gonna make y'all the birria pizadilla.
The pizzeria.
The pizadilla.
Cheers to you. Wash it all down.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take these tortillas right here, and these are custom made for the size of our pizadilla.
Hot.
We skim it over right here, get that nice red for every single one. We throw it on the plancha right here, get that sizzle going right there. And we flip them over right here, get them that nice crispiness. We want to hear the tortillas have that, that crunch to it. And we load this up. We're not scared of it. So this is one of our most popular items here in San Antonio. So now we come here and we're gonna pile on that 2 pounds of birria that we tell everybody about. So we put those juices on there. We're gonna keep going, right? We're gonna hit it with that onion cilantro.
Not playing games.
So we grab the spatula right here, throw it right on top. And then this is the chef's kiss on top right there. So we're gonna go under it right here. Like I said, it's a handful, it's 2 pounds of birria. So we're gonna transfer it over and we put it right here.
Thank you so much for having us out here at Tejas Birria. You're at Besame Food Truck Park in San Antonio near the Pearl. That's insane. Cheers to you guys. This is what I love about the food scene in Texas. That's the bite. Here's an elbow. Here's an elbow. That's delicious. Don't go anywhere. There's more Texas Eats coming up right after the break. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube. Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're going all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss. Order up, come get it.
Get ready for loaded Mexican hot dogs piled high with toppings on San Antonio's south side.
Y'all, that's magical. I'm gonna need a moment with this.
Plus, we head to Eagle Pass for some of the best birria in Southwest Texas.
Give me some foot. Bam. Give me some elbow. Bam. That's a double tap.
And we head to Austin for some top-tier Texas barbecue. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Our first stop on today's show is north of downtown San Antonio, inside Loop 410 at the barbecue station. Bobby Peacock opened the barbecue joint in 1992 inside a former Exxon gas station. Now, his son Stuart Peacock owns and operates the restaurant.
I was the first employee. We had a whole half acre back here in the sunflower seeds, and I had to cut them down.
The restaurant uses a blend of mesquite and oak wood to create mouth-watering brisket, center-cut back beef ribs, sausage, and all of the Texas barbecue staples.
Now, this restaurant is an institution. You guys have been here just cooking up great barbecue for decades. Talk to me about owning this restaurant, being a part of its legacy.
Yeah, so my parents started this in November 1992, so 30 years ago this last November. And actually, I got one of the original employees. He's still, two of them are still here.
Is this something that your family's done for a long time? Is this something a part of your family's history?
Not at all, no. Yeah, my dad was in the oil and gas business. So he figured late 80s when the crash happened, oil and gas crash happened, he'd start his own restaurant and get it going and then kind of transition back in oil and gas and have it run itself, and here we are.
So what kind of wood are you using out here?
Mostly mesquite on the quicker cooks that we cook in the morning, and mostly post oak at night, cooking briskets.
So now we're gonna go back by the pits.
Yep.
You're gonna slice up a tray for us. You're gonna build it all out, side items and everything. And my favorite part, we're gonna give it a try. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. You're gonna start making this tray. What's the first thing you're gonna get?
Brisket.
All right, let's
Gotta
check
have
out
briskets. You're in Texas. We use upper choice prime briskets.
Look at that intermuscular fat that's in there. What are you gonna pull out next?
Pork ribs.
Let's do it.
So we carry baby back ribs.
Wow.
Switched from spare ribs about 7-8 years ago.
Oh, beautiful. Look how tender that is.
So we carry a beef and pork mix sausage from Myers up in Eldon. I'd say chicken is our most underrated menu item. These are the center cut back ribs. They take a back rib and they cut the center out. Theoretically, you get more meat on them. I like the big beef ribs, but these are a little bit easier to take down during lunch.
That's a great bite. So we have the side items, all of the entree items. You have your brisket, you have your ribs, pork and beef, chicken, turkey, sausage. You got it all, onions, pickles, you even have dessert out here. Thank you so much for having us. Barbecue Station right here off 410. It's wonderful, 30 years. I mean, family owned and operated, great people that work here as well. But I mean, brisket is king here.
Brisket's king, and, Texas for sure.
I want to go in, I'm gonna grab this guy.
You want me to grab the other one?
Yeah, you're gonna grab
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
Not bad, right? Might have to go back in for another one.
Yeah. Super tender, falls apart. I mean, I love the way the fat is rendered on there, the bark, the seasoning, and just that high quality cut you have. You can tell this thing is just cooked to perfection. This is where it's at, y'all. You want a great taste of traditional Texas barbecue, this is where you go.
And if you eat here, the beans are all you can eat.
Oh, come on. Come on. Get ready for the big game with great savings from Circle K. Mix and match Pepsi, Mountain Dew 12 packs, Lay's or Doritos, and whole pizzas. Buy two, get one free. That's right, you choose the combo and save big every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only at Circle K. Plus, don't forget the wings. You can get 12 chicken wings for only $10 or 5 beef char-grilled cheeseburgers for $10.
Plus, when you're at Circle K, you can grab a Polar Pop, a Froster, or an iced coffee one a day for only $9.99 a month. It is a fantastic deal.
Get great savings and the perfect combinations to enjoy the big game.
Now we're in Eagle Pass to check out Taquitos con Sabor de Chavaria and meet the owner, Andres de Chavaria.
Hey, bienvenido. Welcome to Eagle Pass, man. Pleasure to have you.
I will be here every day because we're making food that's just out of control out here.
Taquitos con Sabor is cranking out some of the best birria in South Texas. But this is not what Andres had planned for his future.
I was a full-time DJ, man, and then you know what happens? COVID happens, man. DJ business just dies.
The family was hit with some more bad news when Andres' father was diagnosed with cancer, leaving them both unemployed.
One day we're just sitting in the couch, we're both unemployed, and I'm like, hey, Dad, they're selling this food truck. And he was like, I have $1,000. I have saved $1,000. That's all I have, you know? And I was like, you know what? We'll take the risk.
Andres eventually recruited his family to help him run the food truck, including his mom.
My mom worked at a tortilleria place near my house, and she didn't believe in it. She didn't believe it. She was like, no, who's gonna buy ramen with noodles? And, you know, she just did not believe in it. And then, you know, a couple months passed and she quit her job, came full-time with me. I was like, Mom, I need your help.
Andres has continued this family-run business as a legacy to his father, who ultimately passed away from cancer, but gave his son his last dollars to help him succeed.
You know, you have some different examples of the birria tacos that you have on the menu. You have a flour tortilla right here. You have a corn tortilla right here.
Man, so I can never have a favorite. It's always like flour one day, you know, and then, oh, I'm gonna watch the figure, you know, I'm gonna try maize.
You can't say that you're going to eat a birria taco and say you're watching your figure. I love it though, dude. All right, couple donks. Cheers it.
Sure.
That's the bite. Give me some foot. Bam. Give some elbow. Bam. That's a double tap.
Man, so it's the carne asada. I'm proud to say we grilled that carne asada with firewood.
Oh, nice.
So haz de cuenta con leña, you know, it has to have that flavor to the meat.
Now we're gonna go inside the food truck. You're gonna make an item for us from start to finish. What are you gonna make?
Man, we're gonna make the tacos de birria, you know, like quesabirria tacos.
Corn or flour?
Both.
I got a uniform waiting for me. I'm gonna put this food down and then we're gonna go make some more. This is delicious, bro.
Hey,
cheers again.
Cheers to that, man. Man, first we're gonna grab the corn and the flour tortilla, man. So then we get the you know, you dip and then you throw it out.
Okay, let me try those guys.
All right. Man, this is mozzarella cheese.
Oh, wow. So nice and creamy, easy melt, delicious.
And so up next, we're gonna grab the meat. And remember, we gotta be generous because we love our clients to be happy. All right, so after we put the meat, we're gonna fold the tacos. And you wanna try it out? All right.
Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and juicy.
So now we just wait until, you know, it like crispy. It has to be crispy. All right, so then we grab the tacos, man. We put them on the plate, and that's how the customer gets their plates.
Taquitos con Sabor here in Eagle Pass. This is where it's at. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for having us, man.
This is absolutely delicious. Top tier birria. This is an experience that you have to come try.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, get ready for loaded Mexican hot dogs piled high with toppings on San Antonio's south side.
Y'all, that's magical. I'm gonna need a moment with this.
And next on the show, we head to Austin for some top-tier Texas barbecue.
The meat has a beautiful smoky flavor to it.
So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now, we're in Austin to check out the Texas Monthly Top 50 barbecue joint, La Barbecue. The female-owned and operated restaurant was opened by chef and owner Leanne Mueller in 2012.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us.
I am so excited to dive into this because you got a little bit of everything out here.
Leanne's family's been smoking meats for decades, beginning with her grandfather, Louis Mueller, and her dad, Bobby.
My parents had Louis Miller Barbecue in Taylor.
Oh, okay. So it's in your blood then, be barbecue.
Yes. No, it's in my blood.
Leanne is a photographer by trade. She's photographed some big-name celebrities, musicians, and politicians.
Photography and being a chef are kind of like the same. You know, it's a good way to express yourself.
It's all art, really, when you
It's all
boils
art.
down to it. And this is what art looks like right here.
Leanne returned to the family tradition and now runs the restaurant with her wife, Allison Klim. Leanne and Allison have combined their extensive barbecue knowledge and history to create some of the best oak smoked barbecue in Austin.
Now I want to talk about the brisket. It's the king of barbecue here, right in Texas. So talk to me about your preparation on there and what makes it stand out.
Our preparation is just pretty simple. It's just salt and pepper, a little garlic. It's not hot and fast, but it's not low and slow. It's, you know, in between. We use an all-natural brisket. There's no hormones, grass-fed, little happy cows.
Holds up on its own weight, and I can already tell, it pulls apart. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
That's the brisket. That's the real deal. Great job, Chef.
Thank you.
Now, the pork ribs, what makes those stand out?
Our guy in the back, Frankie, that's been with us forever, that's his recipe, and he does it wet. It's the only recipe on the menu that isn't ours.
Oh, wow. That is phenomenal. Everything out here, outstanding representation of what you can do with Texas barbecue when you put just love and passion. We're gonna go inside the kitchen, and you're gonna make for us an item from start to finish. What are you gonna make for us today?
I think we decided on the El Sancho Loco.
Ooh.
Allie will construct it for you guys.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely,
Give me some
thank
love.
you.
Joining us now is General Manager Allie Clem. Thank you so much for having us here inside the kitchen. And now you're gonna be making for us a sandwich off the menu, and I get to try it. I'm super excited. What sandwich are you making for us today?
We're going to be making one of our famous Sancho Locos. First of all, we choose our bun here.
Martin rolls.
Yes, we have our house-made traditional sausage. We're going to build the bottom of it right here. So then we get our chopped beef. So all of our chopped beef is made from like the kind of unperfect slices. Sure. So we're going to stick that right here on top.
That's already looking phenomenal.
Well, then just to top that off, we're gonna take our pulled pork here, so we're gonna stick that right on top. And also, just to make it even better, we're gonna take Leanne's famous pork sauce right there, pickled red onions right on top.
Come on.
Got this little sausage hat we put right on top of it.
This looks absolutely insane. Allie, thank you so much for showing us how you make the Sancho Loco out here. You guys, the barbecue in Austin, a quintessential stop. When you're thinking about barbecue, this is where you have to come. Come wait in line, enjoy yourself, grab a drink, grab barbecue. Great people out here, and come try this sandwich. I'm gonna try to do it with the little hat on there. Give me some elbow. Give me some elbow right there. That's phenomenal. That is a crazy sandwich. Oh, that is so good.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, get ready for loaded Mexican hot dogs piled high with toppings on San Antonio's south side.
We're gonna go in the kitchen, and you're gonna show us how to make some of these items from start to finish. What are you gonna make for us?
So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. San Antonio, I'm rounding out my time in Charlotte with one last tasting. Honestly, I couldn't get enough of that Bo's chicken biscuit and Bo-berries, so I was excited to try more to see if Bojangles really has brought the best flavor to Texas.
Correct, you got it. Hot, fresh biscuits, yes. You did a really good job.
Hot, fresh Bojangles biscuits.
I'm finishing up by trying the steak biscuit, and as a Texan, you know we know a thing or two about steak.
The steak biscuit, oh my goodness. It's fluffy, it's flaky, it's buttery, and you have so much crunch on the steak's outside. It has a nice, crispy, crunchy exterior, super tender on the inside, just packed with flavor.
Did it.
We did it.
Bojangles has done it again. Head on over to 8730 Petrenko Road so that you can get a taste not only of Bojangles breakfast, but some great... Now, we're cruising down South Preston Street south of downtown in San Antonio to pay a visit to El Chunky, a restaurant serving up 9-inch Mexican-style hot dogs.
It's like a nickname for the hot dogs. As you
Okay.
can see, then they are chunky. They're the chunkiest hot dogs in town.
Inspired by his travels throughout Mexico, owner Manuel Rodriguez has infused each hot dog to reflect the different regions of the country. From the chunky street dog to the bean and cheese dog, don't be afraid to mix it up and try something new.
I took the idea of El Chunky back in Mexico when I was traveling. I took the idea from 6 different states in Mexico. So every hot dog has different style from different regions in Mexico.
You've dreamt about all these things. You were making it happen. Each one of these combinations sounds incredible.
Basically, you can do whatever you want. If you want to put cheese, if you want to put mustard, if you want to put ketchup, even if you want to put like barbecue or guacamole, however you like it, you can make it.
We're gonna go in the kitchen and you're gonna show us how to make some of these items from start to finish. What are you gonna make for us?
We're gonna make the fajita one and the chunky shrimp.
All right, I'll tell you what. I want to take a bite of this one in the front. This is the al pastor. It looks incredible. It looks like it's got great flavor going on. All right, that's the bite.
Good.
That's incredible. I'm gonna finish this one up.
Yeah,
and then let's go in the kitchen and make some magic.
Let's go.
That's incredible.
The first step is to grab the sausages on bacon.
Let's go make some hot dogs. Oh, that's what you want to hear. All right, so you're getting cooked from top to bottom, putting that weight down on there so you're gonna get a really nice sear. All right, so these are ready to rock and roll. Check that out. We have rotated them. They have a beautiful crust and sear on the bacon and the hot dog itself.
So next step is gonna take the butter and put it on your bun.
Now this is for the fajita hot dog. What kind of cheese is this?
It's a white Mexican cheese. We call it asadero cheese. Fajita mixed with grilled onion and grilled pepper. Put it right there. Perfect. That's it. So we're gonna use guacamole for the fajita. Then if you like spicy, you can add chipotle cream on top. Yeah, the other one, we need to put some tomato. This is the most classic and Mexican hot dog. Grilled onion and grilled jalapeno.
Thank you so much for having us here. El Chunky, you guys gotta come check them out in San Antonio. These are like Mexican hot dogs to the next level. Different regions of Mexico inspired each item on the menu. Family owned and operated, and look how big these things are. You're not playing games, man. Look at that. That's massive. Cheers to you. Let's take a bite. Here we go. Come out here, support local family owned, operated business. That is so good, my friend.
It's really good.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, www.texaseatstv.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Give me some more love.
You.
Thank you. I'm gonna take all this to go. Is that cool?
Perfect.
Okay, good. I'm still eating this thing.
It's really good.
It's so good.
Flour one day, you know, and then I'm gonna watch the figure, you know, I'm gonna try maíz. That's like my.
You can't say that you're going to eat a birria taco and say you're watching your figure. I love it though, dude. All right, so this. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
You're funny. So the corn though. Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube. Shiner has sent me on a mission to travel all across the Lone Star State pairing great food with ice-cold Shiner beer. Join me every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning on KSAT 12 for great recipes and delicious restaurants.
Shiner, the official beer of Texas Eats.